All right, we're live, and I'll just wait for you guys to come on. How far are we going to get to go is what the question is. All I know is we're going to only get to go about 45 minutes, and then that's it. Because I'll be expected back home at 8 to get ready for work. So I hope I can get you guys in, and then these 45 minutes will be something we can maybe start talking about doing if I can get you guys in here. This is a different this. Hello, hotspot off. Yep, Cheryl. Hotspot is off. I went to the store today, and they told me that hotspot would not work. That they said that I couldn't get one off of Verizon. So I'm going to have to try to do it. So I'm gonna have to. So I thought try another way, and I thought, I thought, well, I thought let's see what a close is. I was driving around for about 15 minutes and everything because I could not find a spot to, do it with. I was not going to do it at home. I said so, and I thought, well, hey, the church is closed, so why not just do it at the church? So yeah, I'm in the canopy at my church, and I'm just, I'm right. And I said, if we can get some people in here, it's maybe we can. I said it would only be, they'd expect me back home about 8 o'clock to get ready for work. So I said, we can get about 45 minutes of this in here tonight. Hey, Steve Areno. You notice my different location? I'm in the, I'm, yeah, I'm doing, this was close to my house, so I thought, why not just use the, why not go live under the canopy here at church? I said, I don't think anybody would be here at 7 o'clock, at 7:15 on a Saturday night. So, just park out in the back, come under the canopy, and, go live. But I said maybe going somewhere else, maybe going live somewhere else is the best, not to, probably wouldn't knock their internet off at home. I'd be surprised if it got out that far, though. Yeah, I thought good location. I thought nobody will be here, and I thought, and until and I said, and I thought, and for about the next 45 minutes, well, yeah, in the background, those are clouds. It is cloudy outside. Yeah, the hotspot location. They just told me at Verizon today that it would not work. So I thought, I mean, they said you couldn't get one, and you couldn't get one with the power running on the phone too. So I thought, oh well, then I'll just go somewhere else, and that's where I thought to come here. The canopy under the church. I said the only problem was there's two other cars here out in the front, but hopefully nobody's inside comes to see me or anything. I don't think so though. I said the back would be the like the least suspicious, I think. But but I did but then again, you guys, I did bring along my note. I did bring along the notebook. I did bring along the notebook. They terminated me when I was legit and my auto pay went through. I was covered the whole time, 16 days, but nobody likes to see in red letters that they terminated. Yeah, it's kind of like after they do, it's kind of like okay, we terminated you. No need to look at them anymore. Honestly, I thought Washington. Oh no, we're not, yeah, Kaiser is not really a permanent here in Kentucky. So so when you said Kaiser, I didn't think that for. Yeah, when you said Kaiser, I was kind of like, huh, because it's not familiar here in Kentucky. I now there was besides the canopy at church, I also thought about going to my workplace, to get some Wi-Fi. But I thought that's not going to be good if I go there, an hour and 40 minutes before work and not in my work apparel. So I said, think just going to the church would be better. So here I am. Mm-hmm. I mean, and now if I took it forward, if I put my camera the other way, turned it, what would you see at the church? A playground, and I said, I don't want to show the playground here, or YouTube might look at that as kid friendly or something, or something for kids, and they might turn that off. So I'm like, don't turn it the other way. Don't show the playground. YouTube might think that's one for kids or something. Anyway, I worked on all my monetization last night. Now I'm getting like now I can get members. Now I can get let's see. I don't know about super stickers, but I can get members. I can get like super chats and so who knows? Maybe this channel will pick up. After after a couple months or so. Everybody's just got to see the new design. By the way, Steve Areno, I did get your message. I just did not have a chance to read it yet, but I got the part of it and everything. With it being yeah, we'll probably get some kids in here. Now that it's summertime. That'd be the beauty of summertime streams. Stay as it's like stay as long as you want and troll as long as you want. Okay, we're leading into a different conversation now. Yeah, sure, and I can talk to the race baiters. Yeah, I thought you could do that, and I thought, yeah, that is if we get any race baiters in here, we'll have a much better chance to. Yeah, I'm thinking San Diego. I'm thinking. I hope that's not close to Los Angeles, to where you guys, to where they're having the protest. We've got, like, I think they said maybe five cities within 200 miles of us where they've got protests going on right now. Yeah, I think the closest one is probably an hour away from us, and I think the furthest one's probably 2 hours away from us. Now, the one that's gotten the city in the hour. I've got family down there and everything. I said I felt bad for the family, but I was like, at least I'm glad I don't live there. I have not seen the San Diego. Well, I mean, I've not really been to California, so I can't really say that I've seen anything. But I mean, I do want to see. I mean, I do want to see great places of California. But I thought, and I thought to myself, I said, I saw one of my, let's see, one of my sister's friends. Yeah, the one that cut us off. The yeah, the family. Her best friend, and then their family down there in L.A. They went to Walt Disney World in L.A. I told him I wanted to visit L.A. But I've heard there's a whole lot of violence down there, so you know, just So sometimes I try to put it off. Yeah, if I could avoid, I mean, I would try to avoid. I was wanting to visit LA, and then you said, well, LA's not all it's cracked out to be. I mean, you may see, like, TV studios, you may see the Hollywood Walk of Fame, but I said, but what we're not seeing is all the protests. Well, the problem is, Steve Areno, that everyone in Hollywood has just gone too woke. Hollywood's gone too woke. Hollywood's one of the worst places to go woke. Here's what I've heard about. I've heard from, yeah, yeah, they have. I Now I was told there's different, like, there's different things you gotta, watch out. Some places are safe in California, some are not. Like they say, like they say in Northern California, it's pretty safe. It's pretty safe there if you're in Northern California. They say, I've heard if you're in Middle California, you've got to watch your back. And if you're in Southern California, well, you're on your own because the police do not come out after dark, I heard. So they're saying Northern California is safe, Middle California, watch your back, Southern California, not safe at all. Yeah, yeah, I would. I kind of feel bad though because I mean, Steve Arena's in San Diego, and that's kind of Southern California. That's kind of where they say, yeah, don't ride. I'd say, good thing don't ride in San Diego. I said San Diego seems to be safe. I'm thinking another place I think in California, which is probably dangerous, besides Hollywood, is probably San Francisco. I'm thinking San Francisco is probably really dangerous too. Mm. The homeless. I'd hate to, yeah. I mean, I'd hate to see that. I mean, you would think that with it being well, you're probably talking about San Diego. I was gonna say if there's homelessness in L.A., you got to feel bad for them because all they're gonna see is riots all day. Yeah, everywhere West Coast. Yeah, that would be San Diego, Los Angeles, Las Vegas. Uh, yeah, pretty much all of Washington, Oregon, California, and Nevada, at least. Yeah, they're missing. Yeah, I mean, they're missing the best thing. I mean, because if you saw north of Portland, south of Seattle. Mm. I had what where was it? It wasn't see. Yeah, it's I've got a friend that well, actually, their Facebook says they live in Santa Rosa, but they said they usually lived in Portland, Oregon because of work related. And then there was a city in southern Washington, but it started with an S, but I can't remember the name of it. I heard Portland is a city pool is a city pool of cess so right now. Yeah, zero glitches. I said, yeah, I'm thinking zero glitches right now. I said, shout out to the church. Thank you, church. See, I'll be saying that a whole lot more when I'm actually here tomorrow. Yeah, because so far I've been going 20 minutes. I said that they said I could probably be out here till about 8 o'clock. So I thought 8 o'clock. So I thought 8 o'clock. I thought 8 o'clock's a good 8 o'clock will be a good time. I said I said, in case you want to, I also brought along the notebook in case we get any more people in here. You know, I said a lot of people are going to be glad that are going to be mad that they're missing this beautiful scenery. I said this beautiful scenery will probably. I said that this beautiful scenery will probably be here on maybe Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I said Wednesday nights though, when they've got church. I said I don't know about that. I said they've got church on Wednesday nights, so you know I don't know if I can invade over here while many people are over here on Wednesday night. I'm planning to make another shorts video this week, because the you probably saw last week's short videos at the fair. Fair's coming back into town this week, so I said, you know, whatever night we go, I'm gonna probably make another shorts video of it. Probably take video shorts of the fair every year, starting from 2024. That is. Yes. In my car, yeah, but my mom's assisted living home has a belly dancer for the dads tomorrow. Oh boy. Oh wow. Oh yeah, I could do my car, but think about this, Cheryl. My car right now, sure, it's empty, but I'm talking about all the people that are leaving on Wednesday night and everything. You know, they would, if they saw me, they would probably be thinking, "What's he doing in his car? Why is his car not going? What's he doing in his car? He's just talking crazy." Besides, I'll be, um, or maybe Wednesdays. We'll see. Yep, you know, you hear the birds chirping. You hear daylight out. Yep, won't get dark until I go back about. It won't get dark till maybe about when I start to end this at 8 o'clock. And if you guys want to, I've also got the notebook here, but it's just you and Cheryl right now, so I'm not sure if it'd be much of a game right now with just you two here. I think a lot of people, as soon as maybe not the first time right here tonight, but maybe the second, third, fourth time that I may get the scenery, you know, I'm thinking, you know, you may get people in here. Yeah, they're just not talking. I don't know who that is. Hey, Spirit Stalker. We've got Spirit Stalker in here. We've got the birthday girl from yesterday. Hope you had a wonderful birthday, Spirit Stalker. Yeah, did you get everything you wanted for your birthday? No, I wanted money. I only got 100, but I wanted more. Oh yeah, yeah, that's true, Spirit Stalker. You can never have enough money. Cheryl's cracking up at that joke. Yeah, yep. Because I set Steve Areno, because I set it up last night. I said I needed to get it. I needed to get it going today. I thought, and when I saw when I saw the viewer count and the thumbs up, I saw that there, and I was like, I'll tell you one thing. The first chat that I got, well, this girl usually came in every week until about, oh, maybe 2021, 2022, and she usually gave me at least 99 cents every week. She was the first super chatter back in like May of 2019, giving me like 99 cents. And that was like the first one. I said, I wonder what I said, now with me, when I was demonetized and now being monetized again, I wonder who the new one will be. I'm sure that 99 cents is going to go higher. I said the highest, I said there was times where she would mix it up. She'd give me 99 cents or $1.99 or $4.99. Yeah. And it'll light, I mean, and it'll light up, anybody that gives money, it'll light their name up too. And I think you said that those will be, and I think I remember you saying that the donations will be helpful at Christmas and on my birthday too. Yeah, yeah, the church. The church is my home's Wi-Fi. On Friday, Saturday, and Tuesday nights, it is for sure. Well, I mean, anyone that gives me anything, of course I'm going to shout them out. I mean, so far I've got it planned out. I'll just tell them thank you and then say their name, and then I'll say, for the whatever super chat they throw out. What does he need? A $20 booster? Well, we talked to them about the boost. I talked to them about the booster deal today on when I was on the phone with them. They said that it would be like maybe free for the first 31 days, and then after that it'd be $20. And then my mom was not thrilled with that, so I was kind of just like, we can't do with that. And then they said, well, and they said, well, okay, well, we'll be working with Spectrum to ensure that you get some better Wi-Fi. And he's like, so just stay on the line. So I stay on the line, and then I hear and then I hear a call coming in, or I hear a message or a voice saying, I don't know my account. And then they just and then that's when it popped up. It's like, if you know your account and you need to talk to somebody about it, press 1 or press 2. And I didn't press anything. And then it's just kind of like, the last thing I heard was, I'm sorry, I did not hear your response, because I didn't give a response. And then about 15 seconds later, you hear it cut off. So I'm thinking, okay. Yeah, my home's Wi-Fi is the problem. I'm saying, thank goodness here the church's Wi-Fi is not a problem. I thought to myself, I said, I've got 2 options to go. I said, where can I go? I said, where can I go to get a good stream? I said, I can either go to number 1 where I went, the church under the canopy, or number 2 to McDonald's. But I said, but then again, working about an hour and 15 minutes and not in your work apparel, that would look pretty bad. That would look pretty bad, I think, if you're not dressed in your work apparel and you come to work an hour and 15 minutes early. Yeah, upstairs usage. Yeah, like right now, right now I'm on the floor right now, but the balcony. But I said, that would be good. But I said, but then again, our church also has an upstairs. I said, the church is locked right now, but imagine how bad it would probably be if I got in there, tried to do Wi-Fi with you guys up the stairs. I said upstairs is probably just one of the bad areas. Any place that has an upstairs, I'm sure. I don't know. The last house seemed to be okay with the upstairs usage, but all the other ones, not so much. Yeah, that would probably be inappropriate from inside the church. I mean, after all, it is God's house, so I wouldn't want to do that. Yeah, upstairs at my old house, at the old house, yeah. Upstairs at the old house was. But all the other houses, not so much. Maybe upstairs at the big house, the first one I streamed at before moving to all the other houses. Yeah, maybe that was okay, but sometimes that gave trouble. I said, now you were here yesterday. Sure. Well, Cheryl wasn't here yesterday, but you were, Steve Areno. So you could say, how coincidental that I had trolls last night, or no, I think Cheryl was there at one point, or no, was it Shandcamp that was timing? You were timing them out, and I think Shandcamp was too. I think she might have hid one of them. I said, what a coincidence that when I'm right here screaming under the canopy that I don't get trolls. I think God right now is protecting me from any trolls, that come out on the demonic side. But he can only do so much. He can only do so much. But yeah, a nice preview for the scenery that. That's true, and the reason that he was talking about a booster, the guy that we were on the phone with today, he was saying a booster would be, but I was like, we've got a booster though, we've got a booster. But I said it's just he, but he understood. But he understood my point. He's like, yes, I understand that you want that when you stream, you don't want to take it away. You don't want to take all the power away from anybody else. I'm like, no. Really? If they're trolls, I wonder if that means they're Taylor Swift haters. I remember there was like one person. They were like, I remember one. I don't know who it was, but I saw someone on Facebook last night. Just clicked on their page, and they're like, I was a Kansas City Chiefs fans before Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Oh yeah, before it dies out. Yeah, I was thinking we've got about 15 minutes that we could actually get some questions in. The question that we skipped last night was a 6 answer question. Now you can decide. We've got let's see. Let's see. We've got 6 answer questions. We did the 5 one last night. We've got 4. We've got 7, 6, 6, 4, 5, 5. So some 6s, some 5s, and some 4s. Like which one would you rather do? Because we can only probably get about 1 or 2 questions in. Because we got about like 12 minutes. The 5 one. Okay, let's jump to a 5. We already did that 5 last night, so here we got this. So we got this one, and this one's pretty easy. I say if we do this, we could do this pretty quick. Oh wait, that last one's a 6, but still, this is the 5 one, and this is kind of easy. Okay. All right. Question is, Living or dead, tell me a famous person named Carrie. It can be their first name or their last name. Carrie, C-A-R-R-I-E. No, Carrie, C-A-R-R-I-E. There you go. Cary Grant. Cheryl said, there you go, Cheryl. Cary Grant is number 2. But we don't have Harry Grant. And, okay, there you have Drew Carey. Yep, Steve Areno, he's number 3. Carrie Fisher. All right, there you go, Cheryl. She's number 4. Carrie Fisher. May she rest in peace. And there you go, Steve Areno. Jim Carrey is the number 1 answer. You just have one more to go. And that will be number 5. Who do you think a famous person named Carrie could be? Who do you think could be number 5? Hey, Journey. So we got Jim Carrey, Drew, and Carrie Fisher. Jim Carrey, Cary Grant, Drew Carey, and Carrie Fisher. Who could be number 5? Oh, still the same? Sorry to hear that, Journey. I hate that it's still the same. Hopefully recovery is in the works for you. Nope, not Carrie the prom girl. Wouldn't be her. Not Carrie Underwood either. Think in the 2000s. Not Carrie Bradshaw. Okay, a hint. She is a singer. She's married to, I think if I remember correctly, she's married to Nick Cannon. If I remember correctly, I think she's married to Nick Cannon. Yeah, Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey, she's number 5. See, there's your Careys right there. There's all the Careys you need. All right. Got about 10 minutes left. What do you want? What question do you want now? Do you want another 5? Do you want a 6, a 4, a 7? Even an 8? What would you want? Another 5? All right, let me search for another 5 one. All right, here's a good one. Oh, there's another one that would be easy, but we'll go with this one since this was the next one. All right, top 5 answers. Possibly last question of the night, but we'll see. Okay, here's the question. Name a reason a honeymoon would be cut short. Name a reason a honeymoon would be cut short. All right, there you go. Okay, there you go, Cheryl and Journey. Sick or illness is number 1. Sick or illness. IBS. Fighting, okay. Well, there is fighting in there, but you got to really, be more specific. Not drunk. Okay, there you go, Steve Areno. Yeah, a cheating spouse. Number 4 is a cheating spouse. Cheating spouse. Number 4. Now I just gotta get. Not that they're just not happy. Power go out. Marriage didn't work. Power could go out, but why would a reason it would go out? There's a reason it could go out too. That would also, cut a honeymoon short too. That's a trip when they cheat on honeymoon. Oh yeah. Storm. Okay, there you go, Journey. Bad weather. Number 3 is bad weather. Yep, Cheryl got it too. Bad weather. Number 3. And Spirit Stalker comes in with bad weather too. All right, now you just got to get number 2 and number 5. Yeah, mud butt would be a good name for bad storms, especially if you slip in the mud. Speaking of raincoat, my raincoat's a really light yellow coat. Some people at work, they're like, "Man, Matthew, you look like the man in yellow from Curious George." No food. Oh, it's almost no food. But there would be a reason for no food. So it's not actually no food. Not forgot tickets or passport or pads his package. Now I didn't forget his Viagra. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. No money or had a robbery. Number 5. No money or they had a robbery. Number 5. Now you just need number 2. What's another reason that you might cut the honeymoon cut short? Well, they may not be having fun, but that's not a reason it cuts short. Question, Journey, is name a reason a honeymoon would be cut short. She paid a lot for her muffler and she can't sleep. That's not it. But if this happens, you may, for whoever it happens to, one of them may not be able to sleep. No, it's not homesick. Well, hold on. No, not homesick. Now there's sick or illness, but it's not homesick. Of course, they may have to go back home when this happens, though. Not injury. Think of the other thing that they say. What's the other thing they say? What's the other word to opposite to injury? What did they used to say, back in the back with a lot of caution signs? Could be injury or nope, not a herpes outbreak or the hotel did not work. It's not injured. Yeah, death. Death in the family. Number 2 is death in the family. Number 2 is the death in family. That would be a reason a honeymoon would be cut short. I think they'd expect me to probably be home about now, but we've got 2 minutes, and I think we could run through one more if you wanted to run through one more. You want to run through one more 5, or one more 4 for the night, or how do you want to wrap up the last question? Because this will be the last one for sure. Okay. Yeah, okay. 8, 7, 6, 5, or 4. 5. All right. All right. This one will be easy. I think you guys will get this pretty quick. Top 5 answers to this question. Last question. Name a famous fictional island. Name a famous fictional island. We'll do 5. We can save the 8s for maybe Tuesday night or so, the next time I come on. Fantasy Island, okay, there you go, Cheryl. Fantasy Island is number 2, and there you go, Cheryl. Gilligan's Island, that's the number 1 answer. Gilligan's Island. Not, is that even an island? 8765309. I mean, I know what that number is, but is that a number to an island? Hey, it's Papa. Hey, there you go. There you go. Doctor Who's in the house. Doctor Who, we're on our last question. You want to get in on this last question, Doctor Who? Question is, name a famous fictional island. Cheryl's already got Gilligan's Island and Fantasy Island. There's more to get. There's more to go. It's not Gulliver's Island. Not Gulliver's Island. Sorry, we're talking about numbers. Ah. Nope, not Monster Island. Oh, bye, Journey. Okay, yep, it's about 8 o'clock, so after this, we'll have to wrap it up. Let's see. Oh, hey, there's Tim. Tim got one. Treasure Island, number 3. Tim's got the question ready, so we can get Doctor Who and Tim on this last one. Island of Dr. Mereru. Okay, there you go. Number 5. Island of Dr. Mereru. Now you just got to get number 4. Well, Journey, it's 8 o'clock for me. You're in Eastern time. It's Central time for me, so it's only 8 o'clock. Like, I can tell for Cheryl and Steve, it's only 6 o'clock for them. Let's see. Nope, it's not Doom Island. Not Doom Island. Not Robinson Crusoe either. Not Liberty Island, not Epstein Island. Oh, no. Oh, Epstein Island. Oh, Lord help us. No, it's not Epstein Island. Nope, not Island of the Lost either. Nope, not Lego Island. But that was a creative guess, Cheryl. I'll give you that. That was a creative guess. Nope, it's not Skull Island either. Not Misfits of Toys. There you go, Cheryl. You got it. Atlantis. Atlantis. That is number 5. Atlantis. Now, like I said, it's 8 o'clock and they'll be expecting me home, but I feel like, after this 5 one, there's a 4 answer one, and I feel do you feel that I should do that 4 one for Tim and Doctor Who, since they came in a little bit after the question, so we can get 1 full question in for them? Should we do that? You want to do that? Yes. All right, then let's do this. All right, now this is the last question. Top 4 answers to this question. Name something eaten at a luau. Name something eaten at a luau. Pig. Okay, there you go. Pig or pork. Cheryl and Doctor Who say pig. Number 2, pig or pork. Pig or pork, number 2. Pineapple. Okay, there you go. There you go, Cheryl and Tim and Doctor Who, because fruit and pineapple and coconut's a fruit. Fruit, number 1. Number 1, fruit. Steve Rena says poi. Okay, yeah, poi is there, number 3. Now you just need number 4, and it's not chicken and it's not rum. Number 4 is not chicken or rum. There's one more, but you haven't got it yet. Fish, you got it. Fish, fish, you got it. Fish. Number 4 is fish. And like I said, we haven't done a full hour, but I got what I could to you guys, and you guys may see me. Well, I don't know about Tuesday. I don't know how we'll do Tuesday nights if it's gonna, because I mean it was light here. Friday and Saturdays we could do it here when it's light, but I'm concerned about it when it hits overnight on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Never had I've never had it before, but I've heard it. But I've heard of it before. But I've heard of it before, and it's I've heard of it, but never had it. But I'm also wondering, how good it is too. But yeah, so I think we found, so folks, I think we've found a place to have our Friday and Saturday night streams, just as long as nobody's at church or anything going on at church, we'll just be we'll be under the culinary at church. I was sitting on the bleachers, and it's in memory of someone, so I'm not sure who I did. Oh, look, I got my first super chat. Thank you, Tim, for $10. Thank you so much, Tim. Oh, Tim, you don't know how much that means. You've just made my night. You've just made my night. So now we know who the first. So now, Steve Arena, you were asking who's going to be the first this time. It's Tim. Tim's the first one to drop one as I'm newly monetized channel. Thank you, Tim. Tim, that is like the best way to end a night. I appreciate you very much for that. And folks, we've got a 2-day restless stream. So, I won't be on tomorrow and I won't be on Monday because I work both those days. But to all of you tomorrow, as I see y'all tomorrow, or I won't see y'all tomorrow. I won't see y'all tomorrow or Monday because I work. But all you have a happy Father's Day tomorrow. And I got to get home. My dad's texting me. So thank you for the super chat. Thank you for being here tonight. I will see you guys on Tuesday. Good night, everybody. And once again, thank you very much, Tim. Thank you. It means a lot to me.